I never thought I'd have to teach my own neighbor a lesson. But when my packages started disappearing, one by one, I knew someone was stealing them. At first, I blamed the delivery drivers. Then I blamed random strangers. But when I checked my door camera footage, I saw something I honestly didn't expect. It was my neighbor, and that's when I decided. If she wanted my packages so badly, I'd give her one she would never forget. It started about 3 weeks ago. I ordered a few things online, nothing expensive. Just some snacks, phone accessories, random stuff. But every time I got the delivered notification, the package was gone by the time I opened my door. At first, I thought the driver left it at the wrong house, so I didn't make a big deal out of it. But then it kept happening. One package, then another, then another. That's when I realized someone in my neighborhood was stealing them. And the worst part, it was always within minutes of delivery. Almost like someone was watching my house. That's when I decided to check my door camera footage, and honestly, I wish I didn't. I opened the footage from earlier that day, and fast-forwarded to the delivery time. The driver walked up, placed the package at my door, took a photo, and left. Nothing unusual, but about 2 minutes later, someone walked into the frame. At first, I couldn't believe it. It was my neighbor. She looked around quickly, like she wanted to make sure nobody was watching. Then she casually walked up to my door, picked up the package, and walked straight back to her house. No hesitation, no shame, nothing. I replayed the clip 3 times, just to make sure I wasn't imagining it. But nope, it was her. And suddenly all the missing packages made sense. That's when I had a decision to make. I could confront her, or I could do something she'd never expect. And honestly, after what she did, I chose option 2. It wasn't even about the money, it was the fact that she felt comfortable enough to walk up to my door and steal from me like it was nothing. I kept asking myself, how long has this been going on? How many packages did she take? I thought about confronting her, but I already knew how that would go. She'd deny everything, say it was a misunderstanding, maybe even turn it around on me somehow. So instead, I decided to set a trap. The next morning, I ordered the cheapest item I could find online, just so I'd get another delivery notification. But this time, the real surprise wouldn't come from the delivery driver, it would come from me. I prepared a package that I knew she wouldn't be able to resist taking. And inside it, let's just say she was about to regret every single one she stole. The next day, I got the notification I was waiting for. Your package has been delivered. But this time, I didn't rush to the door. Instead, I sat on my couch, with my phone in my hand, watching the live feed from my door camera. Placed the package right where the driver had left it, making it look completely normal. Then I waited. 5 minutes passed, nothing. 10 minutes. Still nothing. I started wondering if maybe she finally stopped. But then, movement appeared on the screen. My neighbor slowly walked into frame again. She did the same thing as before, looked left, looked right, and walked straight to my door. No hesitation. She grabbed the package, smiled to herself, and went back inside her house, and that's when I knew. This was going exactly how I planned. All I had to do now was wait for the reaction. About an hour went by. I kept checking the camera, half expecting nothing to happen. Then suddenly, her front door swung open. She stepped outside holding the package. But this time, her face looked completely different. She looked confused, then disgusted. She walked a few steps away from her door, opened the box again, and just stood there staring at it, even from the camera. I could tell she was trying to process what she was seeing. A few seconds later, she quickly closed the box, looked around nervously, and rushed back inside her house. I couldn't help it. I started laughing. Because for the first time, she knew exactly how it felt to mess with someone else's stuff. And from that day on, my packages never went missing again. To this day, she's never mentioned the package. We still see each other sometimes in the neighborhood. But now, she barely makes eye contact. And honestly, That's more than enough for me. Sometimes, people don't learn from words. They learn from experience, and let's just say, I think she learned hers. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe, because I've got plenty more crazy neighbor stories coming soon. And tell me in the comments, did I go too far?